Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen wal aqibatul muttaqeen was salatu was salam ala rasulihi Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa baitihi wa ashabihi wa zawalihi ajma'in. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. اللهم انفعني بما علمتني وعلمني ما ينفعني وزدني علما والحمد لله على كل حال. أما بعد أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. March on Kisra. Syedna Abu Bakr رضي الله عنه, after dealing with Arabs and Apostates, now decided to attack the Iranis and Romans. Syedna Abu Bakr رضي الله عنه commanded Syedna Khalid رضي الله عنه bin Walid أن يبدأوا بفرج السند والهند وهو يومئذ لأبلة. Begin fight with the borders of Sindh and Hind. At that time that border was called Abla. Syedna Khalid رضي الله عنه bin Walid started his journey with 2,000 mujahideen, warriors. On way, people of tribes Rabi and Muzar also joined him with 8,000 warriors. When he came close to the place of Abla, he had 10,000 mujahideen with him. With that, Musna, Mazur, Hurmila and Salma came with Caliph's command with 8,000 army and joined with Khalid bin Walid radhiyallahu anhu. As this, Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu bin Walid faced famous Irani general Hermes with 18,000 army. Hermes was a high-rank commander of Kisra, king of Iran. He was an experienced warman. He, after listening of Khalid radhiyallahu bin Walid's march, immediately told this to Kisra and then prepared a big army to fight Khalid radhiyallahu bin Walid. Syedna Khalid bin Walid radhiyallahu ordered his army to spread and come to the place of Hufair from different routes, so that tribes that are in the way can know about Muslims' army's march. Before march, he sent a letter to Hermes. If you accept Islam, then you will have peace, or else you will pay jizya, tax with your people. In that situation, you will curse yourself. Remember, I am coming to fight you with people who love death more than you love your lives. As soon as Hermes received the letter of Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu anhu, he immediately sent the letter to Kisra and commanded his army to prepare and camp at the place of Kazima. But when Hermes knew that Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu anhu and his army is marching towards Hufair and wanted to march there, he immediately said to his army to reach there before Muslims and came there, and his army did as he said. The battle is known as Zatul Salasal, means war of chains. This name was given to this battle because when both armies faced each other, Iranis chained themselves with each other. When both armies were facing each other, Hermes hit some soldiers and then came out and called Syedna Khalid for single combat. But as Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu anhu went to fight him, Hermes called his hidden soldiers who attacked Syedna Khalid. Looking this, one man from Muslim army, Qaqa bin Umru Tamimi, came out and stopped that soldiers. Then Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu anhu and Hermes fought, but Syedna Khalid radhiyallahu anhu dodged his one attack and then killed him with one blow. Looking their commander being killed like a goat in the battleground, Iranis lost their strength. But other big commanders among them like Qabaz and Anshujan ordered to attack Muslims. But Iranis didn't have any strength left after seeing their one of big commander and leader dead. So they rose, scattered and they ran away. Muslims ran after them and killed a lot of them and captured a lot of them. When they returned, Syedna Khalid ordered his army to at once leave the battleground and go to the river Euphrates, Farat. Battle of Mazar. Syedna Khalid bin Walid, after conquering the Battle of Chains, then distributed war booty among soldiers and also sent fifth to the capital Medina. On the other side, Iranis were furious. An army that king of Iran had sent had reached the place of Mazar. Khalid when heard that army in command of one of the closest men of king of Iran, Karan, has reached the place of Mazar, he immediately called his army and went to Mazar. Then both armies faced each other, and Iranis had to see defeat once again, with their big commanders like Karan, Qabaz and Anshujan being killed in the battleground. Syedna Khalid bin Walid sent news of victory to Medina with war booty. Battle of Walja. King of Iran, Shah was receiving the news of his army's defeat and again sent an army to fight Muslims. He sent a big commander named Andarsgar to fight Syedna Khalid bin Walid. Kisra, king of Iran, also ordered to gather all Arab tribes that obey him and all Arab tribes that were settled on the way joined the Irani army and came and camped to the place named Walja. As soon as Syedna Khalid bin Walid heard about this army, he led Suwaid bin Makran to the place of Hufair and ordered his army to go and camp at the place of Walja. Syedna Khalid bin Walid was an expert in wars. He knew all tactics of war, so he ordered two groups of soldiers to hide at the back of enemy army. Fight began, and Iranis with Arabs in their army attacked on Muslims. Muslims were fighting bravely, but no results were coming out of war. Syedna Khalid looking this ordered his soldiers that he hid at the back to attack. This attack shocked Iranis, and they had no time to think about that. Their army was scattered and they had no place to go. A lot of Iranis were killed with Arab chiefs that were with them, and a lot of them were captured as prisoners. Their commander Adazgar ran away, but after running he reached a desert where he died out of hunger. After the fight of Walja, Arab tribal chiefs that were killed along with Iranis became furious on Syedna Khalid. They asked Kisra for help to fight with Khalid. Kisra ordered his ministers to help these Arabs, and a big army was given to them. They all marched towards the place of Ullais. Syedna Khalid when heard about these preparations, he immediately commanded his army to march to the place of Ullais. Commander of this army was Japan. Japan heard about Syedna Khalid march. With that, he was also expecting relief army from the Kisra for help. But he also knew that Syedna Khalid will come soon. So he ordered his army to be ready, but his army said, "No, we will first eat food." So they started to prepare food, but as food became ready and it was served, they saw dust flying from Muslims' army's soldiers. They immediately left food and became ready to fight. Syedna Khalid bin Walid, also coming to Ullais, ordered his army to at first prepare for war. He himself went into the battleground and called these Arab chiefs to come and fight him alone. No Arab chief had dared to go and fight Khalid. Then one did courage and came to fight, but Syedna Khalid one blow killed him. Fight began and enemies saw defeat, some were captured and a lot of were killed. Syedna Khalid then ordered his army to eat that food which is left, because it is also a part of war booty. After that, Syedna Khalid bin Walid moved forward and captured other places like Agnesia and Hira. Syedna Khalid sitting in Hira sent letters to different chiefs of Iran and to landlords and businessmen of Iran and Iraq. Landlords and businessmen, seeing this as an opportunity, talked to Syedna Khalid as they were hearing about continuous victories of Syedna Khalid. So they made agreements with him. But as for the chiefs, ministers and king, it was not acceptable that an Arab was warning them and giving them options to choose, like to accept Islam or accept our leadership and give us jizya, or else we will fight you. In all these situations, Syedna Khalid heard that one commander named Sherzad is gathering an army in place of Amba, which was not so far from Hira. As he received this information, he immediately ordered his army to march on Amba. As army of believers reached city of Amba, they saw that enemies had digged a trench around city. Now it was not possible for Muslims to cross that trench. But Syedna Khalid was an expert militant. He ordered his archers to aim for enemies' eyes and then shoot your arrows with the name of Allah. Muslims obeyed that command and started shooting arrows. In just a moment, 1,000 men of Sherzad had lost their eyes and were blind. Because of this incident, this war is also called Zatul Uyun, means Battle of Eyes. Sherzad, looking his soldiers' situation, lost his strength and asked Syedna Khalid to do a treaty. But condition that Syedna Khalid presented him, he didn't accept and continued his fight. Syedna Khalid, looking his arrogance, ordered his army to sacrifice camels and then throw them in trench. Within a moment, trench was filled with camels and it worked as bridge for Muslims. Sherzad, looking Muslim army coming to city, immediately accepted all conditions of Syedna Khalid, and Syedna Khalid conquered another city of Ajams, non-Arab. After victory of these cities and places, Syedna Khalid also conquered Ainut Tamar, Damatul Jandal, Masih, Sana, Zamil and Faras. Syedna Khalid bin Walid with very short time conquered cities and places from Iran to border of Sham. Every time enemies had their army bigger than Muslims and with more weapons, but Muslims had weapon of Iman and help of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Syedna Khalid bin Walid, Saifullah, was an expert militant, and his continuous victories and fast march on enemies are unbelievable. Historians are also shocked on Syedna Khalid's brave steps and intellect acts against enemies. So yeah Khwani, this is for today. We'll come back with the next video on this series inshallah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept this from me and you, and grant us the hidayah to follow the teachings and sunnahs of Rasulullah, and grant us the sha'ud to have a lesson from the life of companions radiyallahu anhum ajma'een. Ameen. Fi amanillah.